Come on, game, load already. Load already, please. Why is it not loading? Maybe I should use my... Maybe I should do desktop audio and desktop view. Yes, Cresselia, one shot. There we go. Move, cat, you are in the way. I've been doing well. I'm just really freaking tired from work. Really, really tired from work. Well, crap, I gotta go get a cup. Move, cat. My cats are being butts. I already fed them today, and they're bugging me for more food. They are bugging me for food. If you've got cats, you know what I'm talking about. It's finally here. I'm excited for you. It's the first member of the DK crew. Wait, is it picking up my audio properly? Okay, the desktop audio is not picking. Okay, good. Minimize that, and let's hit play. Really tired of taking melatonin. All right, so I'm gonna mute this for the chat. I don't blame you for being tired. Listen to that music. Is the audio too loud from the game? I feel like it is.
Drug.
Is it good now, or was it fine before? What the crap is up with the screen right there? What is up with the... What the frick? It doesn't detect it if it's down there. That's weird. So I gotta keep it like right there. How do I do a second desktop, maybe? How do I... Windows right? Windows Alt right? How do I... whatever. There we go. That works. Does it work? Yeah, it takes it. Heck yeah. I freaking love this. I need to bundle all of these into a folder. All of the stuff that's around here. What do you mean 2 chats? There's 2 chats? Doom 1993? No, I'm not gonna stream the original Doom. Where's the settings? There it is. Can I... Cat, get off of me, please. I'm trying to... How do I freaking... How do I... Appearance. There it is. There shouldn't be 2 chats overlaying. There should only be 1. What the crap? I thought I disabled it. There. Z. Dedicated to our beloved friend Felix. I remember Nico showing up here once and they asked me if I was ever going to stream One Shot. So I figured I'd do that. Explore and interact with the environment and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you have picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. Give me a. Nah, I don't want to do full screen because some stuff does pop up on the. I don't even remember how to do full screen. How do I do full screen? Although full screen is an option, the game is best experienced in windowed mode. Closing the game will save your progress. The game also autosaves after some key events. They awoke. Yeah, but now I can't. Yeah, but now I can't see the chat. Hello? There's a game I've been trying to figure out what the name is. Is it called The Witch's House? Witch's House RPG Maker game. Oh my god, it really is here. Heck yeah. ... I can talk to you. God, I can talk to God. Do you have any special powers? I can talk to God. Hold on, I gotta play that clip.
I was just right here. I didn't mean to startle you. Sorry.
It's no trouble. What are you hiding?
There was a bunch of these scary robots fighting a person in a hooded cloak. One of them saw me and tried to attack me. Here, and he went back to fight. He seemed very sick, and I don't know if he's still around.
Well, taking down one of them is no simple task, so if he's battling many, I doubt he'll go down easy. I'm confident he'll return safely. Any talents or tricks up your sleeves? It's dangerous out there.
I could talk to God.
I can talk to God. That's funny. So the chat window is over it a little bit. What about now? Is that better? Yeah. There we go. So what's happening? Am I supposed to? What do I do? Nothing happened. I'm pressing WASD. Oh, okay. Yes, it is arrow keys. I can control a child. There's a TV remote here. Nico picks it up. The soft glowing light trickles through the window. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. The door is locked. The door is locked. 4. Access denied. Now, keep in mind, I have played through this before. I did the horrible thing of resetting my save data, bringing Nico back to this world. Because I figured creating a playlist of all the gameplay would be fun for anybody that wanted to watch it. Do I gotta... In the faint light, Nico can glimpse the face of the remote. All the numbers except 2, 4, 1, and 7 are missing. 2, 4, 1, 7. No. Wait, so what are the colors again? Nico doesn't remember. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. 4, 2, 7, 1. 4, 2, 1, 7. Access granted. So sadly, I understand it's a video game and, you know, save data, it's only save data. But this is as if I'm playing through it, you know, for the first time because it's fresh. Nico will not remember, sadly. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much remains. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot, Julian. Ooh, spooky. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. The windows, though. My wife is asleep in the room over. I'm gonna take another big sip of my fruit punch. It's actually weird. It's actually beer, but it tastes like fruit punch. Very, very mildly. I won't run. There's no water in the toilet. Withered plants here. Okay. I didn't even read that. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. You know what's really great about playing games through a second playthrough? If I just very heavily have the feelings I feel about the game, I can forget while I'm playing it that I've already played through it again. That I've already played through it. It won't turn on. It won't turn on. Nico just woke up here. Hello? I'd really love to have I'd really love to have some girl being able to do it like an androgynous voice to come here and voice Nico. That way we could have some voice acting. Anyone? TV gives us a dangerous looking Spock. Sink won't turn on. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Nico takes it. Cheeky breaky donkey, Nico. We get cheeky breaky in here. Very immersive. It's a big freaking keyhole, but it doesn't even go all the way through the door. Wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. Well, I got some alcohol. Ah. Wet branch. Ah. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into the floor, into a crack on the floor. Nico digs it out. Basement key. Oh, it doesn't work there. There's a door over here. This door is locked. Aha! I'm also going to look up a game called Ao Oni. I haven't played that in a while. Ao Oni game. I want to get into more of these pixelated indie games. Tana is indeed dead. He's sparking like crazy. Is Nico a... No, I'm not human. Light bulb? It's bright. I got a light bulb. I had a very bright idea. It's a light bulb. Isn't Pizza Tower a platformer? I've listened to some of the music from Pizza Tower before, and I really liked it. Like one I remember is like it goes da 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 da. Is it like Wario Land games? Let me see really quickly. Pizza Tower. Oh god, that looks so cringe. It looks cringe. Created by Tour de Pizza. Oh, I love speedy games like this that you just fucking zip through it. Makes me feel so powerful. Do 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 do. Looks nice. I like it. 2D platformer with an emphasis on movement. Featuring stylized pixel art inspired by the cartoons from the 90s. Peppino Spaghetti is his name. He's a Peppino. What does Peppino mean? Little Joseph? It's an affectionate form, isn't it? So it's Giuseppe Spaghetti. If that's racist, I don't know what. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. A large light bulb. It's the sun. Aha! I love being a puzzle game. Okay, we teleported. Hasta teleporteto. What's left of a computer terminal? Just looks like I could do what? About the light bulb? Whoa. That's a big dick in the background. You can quickly travel to the locations you've already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. The default key for opening the menu is A. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. Teleportato. Shut up, TwitchBot. Everybody tell RestreamBot to go fuck themselves. Ooh, pretty. What's left of a robot? Little cat footprints all over the ground. Zhroomy, go piss yourself. The garbage dump alone. It was so pretty. I love the sparklies. Okay, there's an NPC right there. I'm gonna ignore that NPC and go explore more. Fucking keep... I swear to God, when I get my tax return, I'm buying a high quality mechanical keyboard. One that does that clickety clack. I'm so tired of not being able to do things because my keyboard keeps pressing keys I'm not pressing. Or like I'll let go of a button and it'll hold on to it. Hello? Oh, you're damn right about the clickety clack. Well, you gotta like phrase it specially. Oh, a bed. Pipe. Broken off section of a railing. Nah, I'll go check and see what it said. What the heck is this? Hellhammer. Space King. If you guys ever want to see what my YouTube recommended looks like, this is it. We got Deltarune. We've got music by one of my favorite artists in the world. A Gooner Boomer short? Morta. Oh yeah, Morta. That's a good game inspired by Doom that I'm waiting to release. I don't know if it's released yet. We've got some Delta. Look, there's a video by Rust Barrel. Rust Barrel in the featured page. Give a recap. We'll do the YouTube recap. Mythology, funny animal videos, and video game glitches, alternative music, historical events. Exploring game lore, animal behavior, unusual facts, gaming communities. You watched 5,560 channels this year. That's 16 times the average viewer. Top channels are two atheist-related channels. Manly Badass here, one of my favorite guys. Go check him out. He makes Let's Plays. And his voice is so silky deep. Mindshift is an educational channel, and Roanoke Gaming is a scientist that plays video games. You watched 103 other videos this year. That's dedication. Ready to see which one? Match nicely with one personality type. The Curious Minds. I love educational content. Look back at some moments from the year. Watch game reviews by 8-Bit Ryan and the Mr. Epic. Explored music videos. Eminem, Sawtown, and Searle are my favorites. Focused on survival. You watch videos about how people lived in the past and how to survive. Extinction Zoo, more Pars, basement biology. Early 2025, watch game reviews, explored music videos, and focused on survival. Not only did you watch, you also listened. Undertale Yellow, raise your bet. Oh my god, I listened to this cover so many fucking times. Hammer of Justice. I love Hammer of Justice. And Lovely Cavity is cute. There's my favorite musicians if you ever want to go see them. Those are the ones from this year. You were all in. Project Zomboid is going to be on there. Yep, Minecraft, Finch's Story, Project Zomboid, Ark Survival Evolved, and 7 Days to Die. All survival crafting games. Based on what you watched, we've got an award for you. Your YouTube award, most likely to find the coolest fact of the day and share it. That's accurate. by the way, both of these two channels right here, The Line and The Atheist Experience, those are call-in shows, and I like to call into, not call into them, but listen to people. So here we are. Here's my watch later playlist. I got music video. This is something I don't really care about. I tried to remove this. That was music I was listening to. Here's an animation, which is by one of my favorite artists, Hellhammer, by Deltarune Chapter Rewritten. Secret plot exposed about Subnautica. We're gonna play the big fish. Was that a Reaper? That sounded like a Reaper Leviathan. Oh, there's definitely a Reaper there. I fucking love this video. It's got almost 200 views on YouTube. That's awesome. TikTok, I think it has like 100 views, something like that.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. 30 seconds.
Big fish. Big fish. God, I fucking love that clip. All right, let's get back to the game. That video entertains me every single time I freaking watch it. The air here is unbreathable. The pitter-patter of my little cat feet are wonderful. What do you mean sad flopped? Sad fapped? What is sad flopped? Line guy, hello. Hello, welcome to One Shot. You missed out on me looking at my YouTube recap. Rewind about 5 minutes and you'll find it. Holy One Shot, Nico, One Shot. Ah. I should do a robot voice. Ah, that light bulb. You are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. Woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold. Yes, the kidnappers did their job. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. I will. Can you tell me about the light bulb? Found this in the house when I woke up. Within your hands is our new son. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous son sat atop the tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Ah. But now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. Looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Can you tell me about this world? Not sure where I am exactly. Can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on their fringe right now. The Barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our son. That's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross it through other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. Tell me about the computer? In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying some stuff like, your actions here will affect Nico, but I'm Nico. Aren't those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to Zhroomy. That would be our god. If you are here, that means Julian is here also. Julian will provide guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have. Really? I haven't seen anyone, though. Have you not contacted Julian yet? I don't think so. Being the bringer of our son, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with Julian. An ability that no one else possesses. Certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. Hello? Julian, are you there? I can change my name. Should I change my name to fuck? Nice to meet you, Julian. My name is Nico. One shot would like to access your camera. Oh, and yes, I will be getting a new avatar, VTuber avatar here soon. Probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think you guys will like it. It's much more humanoid. I'm paying $140 for it. I actually heard someone. They said their name is Julian. This is incredible. Oh. Do not be afraid to ask Julian for assistance. You are the Messiah after all. I thought about getting a webcam, but I don't know if I should jump between using a webcam and a VTuber avatar at the same time. It's not like I really care whether or not I show off my face. I feel like it's when people are left to their own imagination. No, it's not a VTuber, it's a PNG image. The mush is rooming. No, it is a mushroom. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a mushroom. But it's very human. Tell me about going home. I mean to rude, but I'm not sure about this. Still don't know how I got here. Just with my mama a few hours ago. Is Nico like 8 years old? Now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. Oh, great. One of my cats is at the front door. He just jumped into the screen door and he's about to open the frickin' front door. I wish I could film this, but my phone is dead. The cat knows how to open the front door. Just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world. Just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. A fire tomb? What about a water? What's the thing called? Like it's a memorial? A water pyramid? No, not water pyramid. I hear him prying at the frickin' door handle. Basically, the door has got like a button that you press down with your thumb, and it's got something that you grip with your hand, and then you push the door forward, and he knows to pull it down. So we got snow grave, fire tomb, oxygen funeral, and rock hole. Excellent. I wish you luck. Dude, don't hate on the big spiders. Those big spiders are nothing but big softies. You know that they're so sweet, and they pay rent. Is that a crowbar? Wish I had something to pry it open with. Self-charging solar battery. 1-year warranty included. Simply place your self-charging battery in full daylight with the lens facing up. It stayed snow. Wait, Australia gets snow? There's a decline in charge. Did you know that insects and arthropods like spiders are capable of recognize? They can't show affection or feel emotions like we can, but they're capable of recognizing like familiar sources of food and that you're not a threat. So like you can pet them. Really?
What other?
Now the stream is still live right here, see? Now the stream is still live right here, see? 128 followers, 26. I want to go look at a TikTok. 128 followers. Really quickly. I'll look at my channel.
This is what you had in mind for your fun weekend with your aunt?
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm her.
Pause the... Oh my gosh. Profile. I don't care about that. 78 followers on TikTok. So in case you wanted to go follow me on TikTok, I do upload some shit there. Like right here, we got a YouTube clip, YouTube clip, YouTube clip, YouTube clip. There's one of my doggies. YouTube clip. I touched grass at work. I got the Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Let's start an epic battle.
No, I'm not rich by any means. Right here. But it's only in the mountainous regions like the Blue Mountains near Katoomba or something. Hady Hades, where are you, buddy? Hady Hades. Hady Hades. Oh, did you come in because you were thirsty, buddy? Poor kitty. The survival robot as a replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially the one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us here. I hope the man knows what he's doing. Honestly, okay, so I'm gonna sit here and say how much I make every year. On average, if I were to sit here and oh fuck, I dropped my phone on accident. I didn't mean to drop my phone. If I work 40 hours a week times my hourly rate of $23 an hour, annually before taxes, I make $47,840. Which sounds like a lot, you know. It's something to scoff at. It's the average pay for somebody that lives in my area, you know. If I lived by myself as a single adult. What the fuck? Streamlabs ended? What the fuck? No, it's still going. I just got a notification that the stream ended on my email. What? Yeah, that's fucking weird. Yeah, right here. 35 minutes. I didn't end the stream. I'm still live. You can hear me talking, see? That's fucking weird. Anywho, I make on average about $48,000. That's what I make. That's what I use to feed my family, pay for rent, all that jazz. But this year I've made $52,000, almost $53,000, and that's including this last check that I'm getting on December 19th. But yet my bank account doesn't have a positive above $1,000. So where'd the fuck my money go? Why am I broke? Why am I having to sit here and wait for the next paycheck in order to go grocery shopping? Can anybody answer that? Because I sure as fuck can't. I ain't been spending money on a shit ton of games. Like, I ain't spending money out the wazoo. And it's not like you would assume that based on like my monthly expenditures are about $2,800 a month, but I make about $3,200 a month before taxes, or sorry, after taxes, or sorry, no, I make about $3,000 after taxes. So where's my money going? Like, I don't eat out. I don't go out to eat all the time. I don't like, I don't buy a shit load of alcohol, and when I do, I try to buy the high potency stuff for the cheapest amount, like Everclear, and then I'll mix it with fruit juice. What the fuck's that noise? I know some people think it's not cool to talk about like your money, but it's not like oh, it's loud in here. Like, I'm not sitting here bragging about the money. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Money's big machine. It's like a press used to crush metal. Or what? Doesn't seem to have power. I have yet to be able to donate. Oh. Oh, the machine is still running. Maybe I shouldn't stand so close to it. But my scarf got caught in there and pulled me in, and not gonna finish that sentence. Why would you want to smash the bottle here, Julian? The shards would get everywhere. Cat, can you please stop going by that? Please stop walking by the light. Oh, great. The cats keep walking on the table that I have a lamp set on. They keep knocking it over. God dang it. My lamp fell over. God dang it. I keep knocking stuff over. There. Can I smash the sun? Julian, I am not going to put the sun here. Use the metal rod, maybe? You want me to crush the pipe in here, Julian? But I don't want to get too close. It's scary. Makeshift crowbar made from a pipe. Heck yeah. Oh, I guess I could pry open that box now, huh? Yeah, I could go pry open that box. That box over here in the first building. This bar should open it. There's a little cute metal cube and some broken glass in here. I don't think we can do anything else here, Julian. Feels like we're on the right track, though. You know what I've always wanted to do? Not always, but at least for the last couple of years. It's a lossless conversion issue. Yes, I know. It's like plugging a surge protect. Sorry, a power bar into itself. Get out of my kitchen now, cat. Oh, there's nobody in the kitchen. I've always wanted to be able to sit here and like, I want to be able to own property, but I want to like grow my own food, have my own water well, all that jazz, be self-sufficient. But that kind of thing's expensive. And I've been advertising it to like my coworkers and my brothers, and none of them want to team up with me and suffer that small period of time where we all live in a very close, like a small house, like a 3-bedroom house for temporary. Not thinking about the fact that they don't think about the fact like right here, where's the calculator right here. So I make $23 an hour. If one of my brothers makes $16 an hour, that means the total household monthly income oh Jesus crap. No. Minus 12% to account for taxes is $5,491. Like, think about that. Think about that amount of money. That's a lot of fucking money. Now, if I were to multiply this by the 12 months in a year, goddamn phone or keyboard, that's $65,000. How in the fuck can 2 people working supporting a family of maybe 7 not survive off of that? Especially when our monthly costs are only going to be like $4,000, not even $4,000. Why does nobody want to team up with me and go conquer the fucking American situation together? Doesn't make sense. So I've got the broken battery. Got the broken battery, crowbar, empty bottle, light bulb. But what else can I do? There's nothing there. I got some rosemary chips with me right here. So they're basically like wheat flour crackers, but they have rosemary, black currants, and like chia seed in it. No, you know what I think? No, what? Okay, so the thing about that is like, what family doesn't have people that argue? What family doesn't have? Name me a household that doesn't have people well, it's not like I'm living with them permanently. It's no different than having a roommate for a couple of months. Like, we can build onto the house and build a separate room, or even if the property's large enough, we can build them their own house on the property. And hey, look, here, brother, I'll sign away the rights to that portion of the property. You legally own those 2 acres right there. It's like, I've seen people, like, I've been into areas where, like, there's a big extended family of, like, cousins, brothers, sisters, mothers, grandmothers. They all live together, and so there's, like, 8 people, 9 people in the house. But they all seem fine. What the fuck? That looks like it's leading me somewhere dangerous. I'm gonna ignore that. There's more black shit. So it makes me wonder, what's so bad about that? I mean, like, especially if you know the person, like, you know, that you're my brother. We've known each other since, you know, I was born. What is it with your comfort in your misery? That makes you not want to work together. Like, you know me, you know I'm trustworthy. You know that, you know, like, you know where I live. I know where you live. I know that if I screw you over, you're gonna beat the crap out of me. It's the head engineer for permission to enter the mines. What do I find the head engineer? These crackers are freaking scrumptious. Why don't I eat them more? You know, I wish I could have fresh black currants, but I'm not a native to Australia. It's like these things taste like honey. That's what they taste like. There is that little house that's back there, but I don't want to mess with that house right now. I want to gather everything I can before I go to that little house. Yeah, like it's stupid to team up on something like owning property and then like using it to grow food and then selling the food and then using it to produce eggs from your chickens and then selling the eggs to people and providing food and shit to your local community so that your local community doesn't have to rely on government handouts and taking care of everybody around us, you know, humanism. Band workers were still recommended to wear masks. These are masks are mandatory around active event sites, of course. As more and more of the workforce got replaced by robots, we found ourselves with a surplus of abandoned gas masks. Seemed like a race to get rid of them all, so we kept a few for emergencies. But where's the gas mask? Cresselia, I want you to name me a time when there's never been trying times for somebody. You have to spend money to make money, right? You gotta invest in yourself and invest in your future. Take risks. Yeah. I think I've been all over already. I need to go up a little bit and find that, yeah, there it is. Any 6-digit codes? Do you, Julian? Like, I'm sitting here, like, I'm just so tired of living in squalor myself. Yeah, you know, where's the code? I'm tired of living in squalor myself, and I know they're tired of it too. Like, I know how to pickle food, / I know how to can. I know how to repair clothing. I know how to make heat when we don't have access to electricity. I know how to produce electricity, like produce the engines. Not engines, but like a generator. Like a hand crank generator. Really fucking easy. If I don't know something, I got a fucking phone. I have a public library. I have access to the internet. I can learn how to do something. You're damn right the internet is the biggest source of information out there. Like, none of my family seems to realize this. My mom has a house. My mom owns a property. She doesn't own the property. She owns the house. But I'm wanting to get to the point where it's like, hey, we're not paying property taxes anymore. We don't give a fuck that you of the city own this property. This is our property. We paid the mortgage for this thing. We take care of it. We are the ones drilling down to get the water out of the ground aquifers. You guys just want to charge us money just to live here. That's not okay. Come and fucking take it from us. We dare you. And then we bring out the weapons to protect ourselves. Here's another limiting factor. We'll build more resilient robots both in body and mind, specifically the discovery of metal alloy 291, which will likely to allow the development of highly efficient circuitry. Hello there, Fish! Yeah, glad to see you. I've uncovered everything so far. The only place I haven't been is the house that's up here. And I still don't know where the head engineer is. Like, think about that. You show up on somebody's property, Russ and Cresselia. You show up there saying, hey, you need to give us money in order to live here. And I say, says who? And they say, says the government. And I say, well, this is our land. You need to leave. And anybody that comes over here that tells us we need to give them money is going to be subject to our rules and our laws. Leave us alone. We live outside of any kind of city limits. And then you point the pew-pew in the general direction and say, leave the property or we're going to dig you a grave. Oh, hey, there's a person. The light bulb. Are you the Messiah? Well, no, the government likes their taxes, and so they send tax collectors. They send somebody there to say, hey, give us your money, please. And then whenever you decide, you know, I'm not going to give you the money, then they send the police after you. And they say, hey, you're under arrest for tax evasion. And then you say, says who? I pay my taxes, you know? But I don't have nothing to do with nobody. I stay here on my lonesome. I don't get my food from nowhere. I don't go nowhere. I don't get my water from nowhere. You know, I paid for all the stuff that I used to build this property. I paid for all the stuff to get the water and all that stuff. I pay taxes on all that. But like people did that before in the Wild West. Basically, they were hunted down by like bounty hunters, though. Yes, there were people that were hunted down by bounty hunters for avoiding taxes. But like, for example, when was the IRS? Like right here. When was the IRS established? Right here, 1862. President Lincoln signed the second revenue measure of the Civil War into law. The law levied internal taxes and established permanent internal tax system. So it's like the government, the local government collects taxes, and then the IRS, the federal government says, hey, you have this amount of population, so we expect this amount of taxes. You owe us this. And that's why you have things like sales tax. So when I sell something to you, you know, I have a ledger of when I got the money, or sorry, what I got and when I got it and how much it was worth when I bought it. I'm selling it for this. Such and such expects money based off of the sales, so I give them that portion of the money. I don't mind a sales tax. I don't mind a tax on things like having a vehicle. I don't mind having a tax on things like anything relating to the vehicle, like repairs, gasoline. I have a problem with property tax because if my name is on the deed of the property, that property's mine. This is determined by the material set forth in that section. Tariffs on imported products and excise taxes on items like whiskey. Taxes are used to fund things like the police, They're used to fund things like libraries, teachers, medical professionals, and also line the pockets of anybody that works for the government. Which nobody likes fucking taxes. I feel like something's gonna happen soon with tax and stuff. Oh, for sure. Donald Trump supposedly, not Donald Trump, but like in this administration in the United States is trying to do away with the IRS and institute just a percentage tax on like sales. It's like a sales tax across the board of all 50 states. But the problem with that is it affects everybody differently depending on your income. So 30% of your income might not matter to somebody that has $30 million, but it matters to somebody that only has $100. When that $100 can only buy a certain amount of goods and services, as opposed to the some odd millions, that $30 of my $100 is worth a lot. So it's like, I think taxes, in my opinion, I think taxes should be, like sales tax, should be based around your income. Like you have a card, that card is connected to an account that lists your current income and what your tax rate is. And then I go into a store and they say, oh, hey, your total is da 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 da. I swipe my card. It says, oh, your tax rate is 11%. So that means that we need to add, and the computer automatically does the 11% thing, adds it. So now your total is da ba da ba da ba da. She's fucking dumb. Well, think about how empires fail. One of the reasons empires fail is because of taxation. You tax everybody into oblivion, so nobody can do anything. Like think about what happens right now. You guys might not live in the U.S., but I live in the U.S. Medical care is out the ass. Just for me to go get my teeth cleaned properly, because I haven't gone to a dentist to like get rid of any kind of plaque buildup in like over 8 years, I have to spend $1,500 just to get some dental work done, because that's what they price it at. That's what they price. That is what they price, using a vibrating tool to eat off any kind of calculus that's built up from plaque that's aged too long, and putting me under with like sleeping gas. That's it. That's pretty much it. I'm being taxed on that like crazy. And that's with me having fucking dental insurance. I have health insurance. The premium I have for any kind of like major life-saving surgery is like $2,000. I have to pay $2,000 before the insurance company covers the rest of it. And even then, they're probably only going to cover a portion of it. And I'm left with the rest of the fucking bill. What happens if I have to go on cancer treatment? You know, cancer's a common thing. Common enough thing. If I get cancer and I got to go get cancer treatment, they only cover it for like 6 months. Well, what if it's like cancer treatment doesn't just take 6 months? What if it takes longer than that? I got to pay the $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 to pay the fucking doctor and the hospital's magic bill that they make because, oh, hey, we say that the chemicals you inject yourself with are worth that much. So you better cough up. Otherwise, we're not going to fucking treat you. Oh, well, we don't got to pay it right now. Just pay it over time. You know, we expect you to pay it within the next 5 to 10 years. So that means you got to pay us $400 a month. It's out of whack because the tree of liberty is only watered by the blood of the corrupt. Cat, move. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. You got the eyes of a cat. But cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. A child like you being them side just doesn't feel right. The robot back there says there's no mistake. I'm done venting about freaking unfairness of living under the rule of fucking baby boomers. It's going to sound cold, but I honestly think you are better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. Manner of decay is highly improbable that the sun can fix it. We've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. We can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here. The company that owns that debt gets to mark it off as a tax write-off. Because it's lost income. That's what it is, by the way. When money is not based... Correct. Most of the modern presidents were... And most of the modern presidents were all born usually in like the same era. If you look at like the history of the US presidents of where they were born, I think like 40 of the 56 of them, however fucking many there were all born like in the same state, in the same state, Virginia, I think it was. Like, look, I'll look up right here on stream really quickly to see how old. Grok.com. So in the last 40 years, so the last 10 presidents, how old? Sorry, what was the age of the last 10 U.S. presidents? Donald Trump, 79 years old. Joe Biden, 82. Donald Trump, 74. Barack Obama, 55. George W. Bush, 62. 62, 54, 68, 77, 56, 63. '79, 79. 94. George H.W. Bush died 94 years old. Jimmy Carter is 101 years old. Sorry, how old were they during... Right here, look at all of them. Barack Obama was the youngest so far. 47, or no, Bill Clinton, 46. So since like the major point, like the Great Depression, since the Great Depression, every single one of them has been over 50 years old. So between the working class and the ruling class, the working class was in their 20s to 30s. The ruling class was 50 years plus. Right here. How old are the people in U.S. Congress 2025? Congress, most important part. And I'll look up the Supreme Court as well. Our average is 59 years old. Average for the Senate, 64 years old. Average for the House of Representatives, the House, 57. Silent generation, that's terrible. Baby boomers take up almost 40%. Washington was like... How old was George Washington when he became president? I think he was like not even 30. Oh, he's 57. Who was the youngest president? Theodore Roosevelt, 42. How old are the Supreme Court members? Basically, everybody's over the age of 40. Yeah, Supreme Court justices, 77, 70, 75, 71, 65, 58, 60, 53, 55. So these are all people that qualify as baby boomers. Serve until they retire, resign, or pass away. That's dangerous. They are career politicians. So these motherfuckers that make law, that sit here and do all of that shit, that's important. All of the stuff that affects me, somebody coming into the workforce that's been in the workforce since they were 18. I'm 26 years old. I'm 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I've been in the workforce for 8 years. I've been living as an adult on my own for 8 years. My life hasn't been easy. Had some easiness, but it's had some difficulties. None of these fuckers are working in my favor. They work in the favor of corporations. And what's weird is the baby boomers, which were like teenagers and 20s, something like that, were in the 1960s and 60s and 70s. They hated corporations. They hated the big government. And yet they spent their entire working lives and entire political careers voting and doing the same shit that the people they hated in power are doing currently. And it's like people, like you hear people hating on the baby boomers, and I fucking wonder why. There's a video I watched recently. Here, I'll go look at it on YouTube. I'll show it off. Where's my history? There it is. Where is it? I don't know, but there was a video, an educational video I watched. Control F. You're right, Control F. Thank you. Why everyone blames the baby boomers by philosophies. That video right there. And everything it said in that video is accurate. The baby boomers essentially did the thing where they sat here in their teenage and early 20s doing all the drugs, having all the sex they wanted, and doing all the wild party kind of shit, going around, traveling, all that shit in a economy where $1 was worth something. And then whenever they got into political power, they said, we have enough of that. No, we spent all this time not dealing anything having to do with churches and Christianity and all that shit. But now we're going to legislate that. Now your guys' schools, now schools have to have the 10 Commandments from Christianity written in their classrooms here in the U.S. Hey, we sat here and took entire fucking paper sheets covered in lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD. We're going to sit here and trip on all the drugs, smoke all the weed, drink as much mass alcohol as possible. But you know what? You better not have any marijuana with you. Otherwise, we're going to send you to prison for the next 25 years. Oh, hey. You better make sure you pay your income taxes. The only reason it repeats is because if I right now, I would happily sit here and go find the names and houses of those people, because they have names and they have houses with the public addresses that they live at, to go do some massive stuff. But I'm only one person. We're only one people. And it takes more than one person to do something about that. And I mean watering the tree of liberty. But if I were to try to do that, I'd be labeled as a terrorist. You can spell out the word, the Allahu Akbar kind of people. I'm not saying that like I'm making fun of Muslims, but you know, the meme on the internet of, you know, I got dynamite strapped to my chest. I would be labeled that, and I would be made a martyr. I'd be like, hey, look, this person right here is a bad person. He was crazy. He was a child predator. He was a... So it's like, I can't do nothing. Because I know nobody else will. Nobody has the care. Anywho, we are here to play the game One Shot. I need to play the game. I'm starting to get depressed talking about this kind of stuff. Then you must be headed towards the tower. Where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or sun, isn't it? It's at the very top. We know the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. The power is strongest at its summit. Maybe it'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh. Don't take my word for it, though. What people piss you off? The boomers? It'll almost be hard, but maybe it's better if you came back. It's only a matter of time before robots are recalled. At the tower, I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least nobody in history knows. Who built it? Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but he never told me if it went anywhere. Oh, a chessboard. Well, there's always people that try to find scapegoats for issues because... oh my god, no, people can't manage themselves. Basically, all politics is a circus. Give people something to focus their attention on. Give them just enough of attention of it. Give them just enough of something to focus their attention on, and they won't pay attention to anything else. Here, I'll look it up really quickly. Here. People are like chickens. You pluck them and then let them go, and then you can control them. Basically, the story of like what Joseph Stalin said was he got on stage and systematically plucked all of its feathers off, causing the chicken immense pain and injury. Then he placed the naked, bleeding, terrified chicken on the floor and walked away, dropping some grain behind him. The chicken, desperate for food and in a helpless situation, followed him around the room, pecking at the grain despite the torture it had just endured from the same thing. People are like chickens. You pluck them and let them go. But if you give them a few scraps here and there, you can control them. There's the same thing about what Nero said about circuses. Bread and circuses. It was as much as people suffer, as long as you feed them and give them some means of entertainment, they'll be happy and distracted, even if they have problems. That was the thing that Nero talked about. Nero, the emperor, one of the emperors of Rome. And if you think about circuses and bread, think about the quality of food that gets given to you in grocery stores. The majority of it is just junk. It's shit. It's high calories, low nutrition. Things like Cheetos, Doritos. You go buy cheap things like ground beef. Stuff that's like, it's not really the best quality of food. and your entertainment. Things like sports, things like political theater, like people inside of Congresses and whatnot, Congress and the United States Senate. Oh, we're gonna sit here and talk about we're gonna sit here and solve all of our problems. It's all fucking show. I know I said back to the game, but that like segues into it perfectly. I gotta feed these cats really quickly. They are bugging the crap out of me. Come on, kitty kitties. There's your cat food, cats. Now quit bugging me for food. There, I just put out a line of food that's like 16 ounces of food on the floor for 4 cats. Oh my lord, life is depressing, ain't it? Just a little bit depressing. Oh my god, I've been stuck in the same cutscene for forever. It's a metal chess table covered in dust. I haven't played chess with anyone in a long time. Oh? Not even with what the fuck did I say? No. Nobody at the Barrens has the capacity in their programming. Nobody here is tamed for that matter. Would you like to play chess together? Aw, we can't play chess together. Fuck. I'm gonna go over here. The mines, those were the mines. I want to get in there and see what's in here. Halt. So you're heading in this direction. It's hello depressing. Hello! I saw you heading towards this direction. Mine's been abandoned for a long time. You cannot guarantee it's safe. If you enter it, it is my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, a camera. There's a tiny gadget on the ground. That kind of looks like a camera. What's left of a camera, anyway. Probably even part of a robot at one point. Or not, I don't know. You look in the distance. Don't stand too close to the edge. Oh, sorry. Looks like even the tunnel entrance collapsed off. Without a vehicle, we can't proceed. Can we walk? I can, but for you, it's a safety violation. I won't allow it. Let's head anyway. It's a huge network of underground mines, source of this world's metal and non-phosphor fuel. Look up the song 16 Tons. You lift 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Been for a while. When someone out in the mines were the first to be abandoned amidst the initial panic. Even the robots have all cleared out and repurposed. There was one that always insisted on going back there. I hope he's okay. The yellow light is gone now. I must have imagined it. Ready to leave? Mm-hmm. It was just the camera. What do I need the camera for? No power, just like the rest. Relates more to Spamton. Taken advantage of, you mean? Salud, Zhroomy, no da 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 da. Is that what you're talking about? There's that note right there. I haven't looked at that one. I will not return. The abyss is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave before the darkness suffocates us all. That's a suicide note. So what am I missing? What am I missing? Got a camera, crowbar, broken battery. Well, this place has a lightning bolt on it. Maybe this is where I put the battery? Here's your faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We have provided custom backup power cells for the most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and their signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single. I can't open this bag of food. I got more of those, like those rosemary black currant chips, because they're tasty. Call the Barons. Are there any people living in this area besides robots? I mean, maltodextrin is used as like a thickener agent. So what am I missing? I've been everywhere. What am I missing? There's a bed here. Yes, you can take a nap. Oh. Well, shit. Well, shit. It's Nico! In a field of wheat. Julian, are you still there? Yes. Boy, to a dream just now. Center of my world is like a light bulb. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. Don't think I would be able to hold it like I do with the sun from your world. This isn't my world. This isn't the world I live in. If you're the god of this world, you wouldn't necessarily be a part of it. What's your homeworld called? Earth. The shrews and field mice and stuff do. Does the world have a sun? Yes, it's also a ball of fire. Can you hold it? That was a silly question, wasn't it? Sleep during the night? We go to sleep usually, but some people stay up and use computers. I don't have to explain what they are, do I? There's a bunch of them in this world. Anyway, we should probably get going. Nico, you adorable little bastard. I love you. I wish Nico was my child. That was adorable as fuck. They ramble like a fucking child. That's adorable. Julia. Something in the air. It hurts to breathe. The power. Its joints are all rusted over as well, but I think we should be able to fix it. We need to cross the ocean to get to the tower. How are we supposed to fix it? We got the big thing, the big generator. I got the battery. Can I use this? Like the... No, I can't use it on that. So if I can't pick up some of these weird, these shrimpy shrimps right here, I think that's what those are, because they look like the shrimp lights. There's the factory where I bent the crowbar. Here we are over here. Where are the gas masks? This is what took me so long the last time I played, is I was trying to figure out how do I do this. Can't go up there because that's where the gas is. That's the suicide note. This is the note about robots. LI-291. Do it. It'd be adorable. Cute fits. Oh, hey, what is this? It's a screwdriver. Pull the lens out. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, I totally was just fucking guessing because I was like using the items in my inventory. I was like, okay, I got a lens. What happens if I put the lens on the? I thought about like the note from way before. They're talking about pointing the battery towards the light and how that reminded me of a solar panel. And now the battery has a lens. And since it now has a solar panel, I charge the battery, and now I can charge up the robots. Which means I can get across the ocean. Maybe that one robot on the boat was that robot, pun intended, robot. It's a rowing robot. You should be able to get us across the ocean. Wait a second. I could just teleport everywhere. I don't have to sit here and run it back. I forgot, but then I remember. Move. Yeah, a good workout for my fingers, maybe. Hey! I am functional. It's probably the generator. The computer's on now. You've made progress on this world, Julian. But that progress stops here. I believe you need a code to unlock a certain box. No longer exists in this world? Still don't know the extent of this world's deterioration to you, Julian. So pieces of this world will be lost to blissful nothingness. The code, this document, is an exception. I was able to salvage it, and because Nico needs the code to progress. Now go find it. Document? Little document. Not a place that belongs outside the game. Yes? I can't see part of my screen. My shirt that I took off is in the way. I tossed it over by the computer. Documents outside the game. Code? What's it talking about? My documents folder? Hey! That's new. Dear this or message to you, which I'm afraid I must make it brief. I have left you a journal, part of which is written in a language that read it, you will know what to do. I also look for a metal safe in the quarry to the east, somewhere between the ocean and the lookout point. The code you need is 279868. Really? Maybe it is randomly generated. I don't know. That was it. When did you know the code, Julian? I still don't remember seeing one. I had some help. What's in the safe, Nico? Found a gas mask. It's this weird looking book. I can't read it though. What the fuck just happened? Why is there a bunch of squares? Your squares! Hey, these are the same logo as the book. Hello, small person. Lowest is the old quarry. Head engineer lives the place to the east. Which the old mines is further to the east. Black three-leaf clover. Ah. Safety violation. Huh. This book, do you know anything about it? Let me see. What language is this? Sorry, I don't even recognize this writing system. That was worth a shot. Oh, this insignia. Hold on. Hold on to the journal for now. It will be important. Yeah, ha ha ha, badum tis. I get a gas mask now. Can I wear it? I'll wear it when I have to. I found with his mask on. Oh my God, Nico's got a gas mask. Nico gas mask. I like it. I look adorable as fuck. I'm kawaii as fuck. It's a gas vent. Building. Hello, person. Welcome to the old chemical processing plant. Most of the equipment has already been relocated. Except this random jar I found. Pair of rubber gloves. Importance of cleaning solvents in this environment. Here's a simple recipe using an alternative method discussed in the last chapter, utilizing the natural properties of blue phosphor. Acidic gas, blue phosphor. In a well-ventilated area, direct the gas into your container of choice. Seal immediately. So I need the gas and phosphor. Crowbar. I get this crowbar. Boom. It's a cleaning sponge with a rough surface. 2. Without breaking the seal, inject the liquid phosphor into the container, shake vigorously to initiate the reaction. Use as soon as possible. If elements begin to separate, further shaking is required. Also note, hand protection is critical after this step. The resulting acid is moderately stronger than common household cleaners. Can't reach the top. I'm assuming I need to use this glass bottle on the gas. So it makes sense, right? Being weird about the robots. Oh, so get sent to the work near the gas fields. They appear to accumulate rust at a slower rate than the others. The few who work directly with gas harvesting look practically new. Is that a result of the atmosphere, or am I just seeing things? I would assume it is Slender Man, Cresselia. Hi, friend. Living person such as yourself should have been evacuated a long time ago. This world, I mean. See, I have the son of the Messiah. I do not know what to say. Greeting you was not part of my programming. Have you spoken to ProfitBot? It's the purpose of greeting you. Can't speak with anyone else, at least not with ease. What were you built for then? My purpose is to guard the settlement. Even though the residents have long gone, I must remain. I have not been tamed. Are robots supposed to be smart? Obviously it's because it's not oxygen. What? What do you mean? Not oxygen. What do you mean by it's not oxygen? The gas? 9. That building has a 9 on it. I think they're evacuating the few tamed robots we have here. Makes sense. No point in keeping them all in the Barrens if people are already gone. I wonder if the engineers are going too. Apparently, phase 1 of evacuation ended prematurely. The big ship started malfunctioning after a few round trips. Said it was due to something with squares. Not sure what they mean by that. Bummer. It looks like they won't be able to transport most of these surplus spots to the city at this rate. Suppose the robots are busy enough with transporting people as it is. I think it's going to be our turn soon. Ladder. Scared of ladders. Nico climbed the ladder. I reached my dormitory. Leave me alone. Checking. Terminals does not respond. This is a problem. Likely to some sort of electrical or magnetic interference. I'm afraid this operation can no longer be sustained. If the servers continue to fail so much that bandits cannot keep up the pace, fortunately it does not seem to be happening to the robots. At least not at a significant rate. Time will tell. Or any robots at all. I've seen them in cartoons and stuff, but never seen one in person. They're pretty neat, don't you think? Hey Nico, do a robot voice. What? Beep boop. I'm a robot at night. Eat batteries instead of normal people food. That is not correct. Robots do not consume batteries in the same way people consume food. In fact, robots do not possess digestive systems. Robots do not even have mouths. Julian, you made me look silly. Goofy robot. That made Nico do a goof. Hey, sweetie, 6 more weeks until you can come home. About time, huh? Gosh, I can't imagine living in that awful capsule wall dorm thing, but guess what? Soon you'll get to sleep in a real bed and eat real food again. Right back soon, love, Mom. By the author. I can't just throw them away. I wish the son dies now. I'm out of a job. Yeah, an author is different than the author. I'm assuming, at least. $110. $111, I guess this room is called. $7. Oh, a hospital. Maybe the hospital has more alcohol, please, and thank you. Box of medical tools. Some of them are rusted or broken beyond use. This plastic syringe seems okay. Hello, person. Are you seeking admission into the infirmary? Oh, well then carry on. Location of organic makeup. Welcome to the infirmary. Scanning for injuries. Scan complaint. Injuries detected. None. Entry required. None. You are good to go. So I got rubber gloves, an empty bottle, an empty syringe, gas mask, I wonder, where am I supposed to get the gas from? If not the gas vent area. I'm being taught in school how the water surrounding forest stretched still until the boundaries of space, but at some point the prehistoric oceans receded, forming what is now the Barrens. I wonder where all that water went. I stored in Nico's lungs. Yeah, that'll be the day. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This place is smoky darkness. Smoky darkness. It's purple, blue, and black. Maybe I gotta go back to the main entrance, the place I came from, and then head north. That's what I think I have to do because I can't get over there somehow. I thought all the gas areas were gonna be connected. I am functional. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Maybe not that the power works, the robot works. I am functional. Was it you who fixed the generator? Yes, it was I. Bye-bye. Go. Go, dogs. I'm not giving you these crackers. They're mine. Julian helped me. But yeah. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Robot. It is called Robot. Are you okay? Says Nico. He's rusted and he can't move. And now I need a solvent. I cannot move. You are really rusty. Go dogs, the best 14. Bye-bye, dogs. Kyrie, bye-bye. Kyrie, bye-bye. So I gotta get this guy a good scrub down, I guess. Hey, that's different. I tried to put tomato chowder in a baby bottle, and then it got everywhere. On the table, on my clothes, on the baby's clothes. Grown-ups thought it was hilarious. Took a bunch of pictures. What did you say?
Do I look like I know what a tier 3 sub is? I don't even know who this Pokemon is.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Funnel. What about the syringe? The liquid might be too thick to fit in the needle. Hey, it actually went in. Gross. Sky is dark. You know when the sun will be back up. We're working on it. So I guess this is blue phosphor? Cause I got the bottle. Hey. Fill a bottle with this gas, Julian. That ought to do it. I think I'm a doctor. I got acid! Hey! It's the amount of noxious fumes emitted by the natural gas vents caught our team off guard. Thank goodness the medical team reacted when they did. Despite its failure, the first expedition did bring up some interesting observations about the Barrens. There's not one but two such event zones. Fumes being pumped out in such high concentrations, it seems a miracle the gas doesn't spread anywhere else. Our biologists concur that the phosphorus shrimp in the crater pools were actively consuming the gas. Shrimp in the ocean also prevent the gas from wafting off into the glen. If that's the case, we owe a lot to these little guys. Sort of that song sounded like Omega Flowey. Hmm? I'm so confused. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't hear it. I've listened to that song a lot. Found a what? Start of something? In a wotro. Intro? Yeah, I have that word blocked because some people will fucking advertise like, oh, I do intros, I do outros, I do overlays, I do art, you can come buy it from me. The clan port number. Right. I'm gonna assume that's not good. It's not good at all. Once again, I cannot follow my programming. Is there anything I can do to help? In the event of an error, you should speak to the head engineer. She will know what to do. Found a robot can take me towards the tower. It's having some trouble, so it told me to talk to you. Something about its navigation circuits being fried. I have something that may help. Robots have the ability to locate trace materials from their source locations. If you let the robot borrow this, then its backup tracking system should activate. Hey, it's glowing yellow, just like the freaking light. And Nuko's eyes. Yes, you know they're not really people, right? There's somebody with a computer open that's scrolling through to find somebody that doesn't have viewers. Amber found in the glen. Something inside the amber. Black clover? It's a common plant in our world. It's also... I'm not sure if I can bear to part with this thing. My programming says yes, but I still feel conflicted. Need to finish your mission more than I need to keep it here. Do you know how to play chess? Well, sort of. Played it with some older kids before. Will you play a game with me? I don't know the rules very well, but I guess it's the least I could do. I'm really good at this, thank you. It was built into my code. So, what's it like being a robot and all? You have a nice night, Cresselia, yourself. Rust, my man. Hey, Cresselia, I love you, man. I love you, girl. Sister, brother. I don't know what's in your pants, but I love you. You have a good night. You guys all are very precious to me. Each and every one of you that shows up here are precious to me. In a ways that I can't even express with words. Bye-bye, friend. Talk to other robots. They all say something about programming and code and stuff. Even you did just now. A little hard to understand sometimes. Most of the robots here are not tamed. Tamed? Watch out. There's my bishop. Taming is complicated. But I'm one of them. The other tamed robots have been moved to other regions. Exactly where, I don't know. Goes my night. Have you been to other regions? I heard that there's 2 more. In the past, yes. I still have the data, the coordinates, the memories. I don't know how much of that still holds true. The world may be a very different place now. Because the sun is gone. No. I said this already, didn't I? The sun probably won't save the world. The decaying started back before the sun went out. Oh, fuck. Oh. Something I can do? Check. What did your queen get right there? The only thing you can do is complete your pilgrimage. In a way, you were the only supposed to be a second chance for the people. Just like how the Barons was only supposed to be a second chance for me. No guaranteeing things will work out. But, checkmate. Alright, I guess I've kept you long enough. Thank you for listening. I hope you get home safely. Thank you also. The music and her personality is so depressing. For a robot, she sure does express emotion. And I find that fascinating. Why does she express emotion? If she's a robot, robots don't have emotions. Oh, this is Amber from the Glen. I can remember now. Activating tracking system, setting course. Was of a capacity, you need to leave behind some of your possessions. Oh, no, yeah, let's just fucking litter in the water. Yeah, that makes sense. This is acceptable. Onwards we go. I don't want to leave yet. I'm not ready to go. Is there anything else I need? Apparently not. Well, damn. Here's your stop. The Glen. Thank you. There should be a village to the north, but that's all I can recall. Farewell. May mission be a success. Are you leaving? Yes, I must return to my station. You'll be all alone again. It's okay. I have not been tamed. Well, I've gotten to the next location. I suppose I should call it here, huh? Thank you all so much for joining me. It has been a pleasure playing this game with you all. I need to go to sleep. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.